This bit on share rights issues is sponsored by Examinator Online, the platform to go to for SFC exam practice questions. Now, a question on share rights issues on the exam is highly likely to be a numerical question. This bit looks at the fundamentals of share rights issues and shows you a quick way to calculate and to answer these numerical questions. So what is a share rights issue? It's an issue of new shares to existing shareholders at a discounted price. If the price is not below the current market price, it will not fly. And the issue is in proportion to the shares you already hold in the company. Two types of share rights issue, renounceable and non-renounceable. A renounceable issue is one that you can decide not to take on and sell the rights to someone else. A non-renounceable rights issue, you don't have the choice. You either exercise the rights issue, you pay the subscription, or you don't. You cannot sell on the rights. Let's look at an example and work through the numbers long form, and then we will look at the shortcut. So the example reads, Renco Limited has 200,000 shares in issue. Share price before rights issue is $10. So that's the market price. A 1-for-5 rights issue is announced as a subscription price of $8. That means for every 5 shares you hold, you get the right to subscribe for 1 more share at $8. What will the theoretical share price move to after the rights issue? What will the rights be valued at? Both of those questions can appear in an exam question. So if it's a 1-for-5, for every 5 you hold, you get 1 more share or the right to subscribe. There are 200,000 shares in issue. 200,000 divided by 5 gives us 40,000. So the rights issue will involve 40,000 shares being issued. That will take the total shares of the company to 240,000. Let's look at the calculations. Total share value before the rights issue, that's the $10 market price, multiplied by the 200,000 shares in issue, giving $2 million. Total share value after the rights issue is the 2 million we've just calculated, plus the proceeds from the rights issue. That is 40,000 shares at $8 a share, giving us 2.32 million. So what is the share price after the rights issue? We take the total share value after the rights issue, 2.32 million, and divide by the total number of shares in issue after the rights issue, 240,000, giving a share price after the rights issue, a theoretical share price of $9.66. Then we're asked for the value of the rights per share. What is it that I am buying in the rights issue? I'm buying a share that ultimately is worth $9.66. How much did I pay for the right? $8, or rather what I paid for the share, $8. So I pay $8, I receive something worth $9.66. So the value of the rights per share is $1.66, and that could pop up as a question. Now what we're going to do is look at exactly the same question, but I'm going to show you a shortcut. So what's the first thing we look at? Well, I'm drawing up the narrative. Shares issued, price per share, total value. This is for illustrative purposes. You would not do this in the exam. You would go straight to putting the numbers down. And we just do it for the numbers quoted. It's a 1-for-5 rights issue. So I'm saying, okay, I hold 5 shares. The price per share is $10. Therefore, the total value is $50. The rights issue, I receive 1 more share, and the price is $8. That gives me total value of the 1 extra share, $8. I add them up. So the shares issued are now 6 that I hold, and the total value is $58. So it's simply a case of dividing 58 by 6 and getting the value per share of $9.66. And that could be the answer to the question. So as I say, you don't write out all the narrative. You just put down 5, put down 10, multiply, you get 50. You then write down 1 on your scrap piece of paper, multiplied by 8, gives you $8, and then you do the calculation. No need to write out the narrative, as I say. And then to complete the question, the value per right, as before, $9.66 minus 8, giving $1.66. That is a quick way of doing a share rights issue question on the exam. They could give you information that relates to the theoretical price after the rights issue and ask you for the price per share before the rights issue, in which case you plug in the numbers into that template you've got, and then you work backwards to get to, in this case, the $10 per share. Remember, to prepare for the paper, you should practice the questions on share rights issue that you will find on Examinator online.